first
Have
one pressure 120 and
125.
125 and then to turn off.
Yep.
Okay.
So now engine off. But we put ignition on. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and release our brakes here.
Okay.
So push in the truck. Good. Now good.
One per another boat in the same. It's fine. First truck, then trailer. Okay.
Yep. And now we're just waiting for air
Till
to
we
stop
lose.
piss.
Okay.
Is good. So now we're gonna do the applied test. So we push and hold the brake pedal, and then we should lose no more than
4 psi per minute.
very good. All right. So now that we're done with that, we're gonna do our fan down one. So we pump our brake pedal, and at 60 psi, the alarms come on.
What's the name of this part of tester?
Fan down one.
Fan down one.
Mm-hmm.
We need to say that we're doing fan down one.
Yep. Good. So now we're gonna do the fan down two.
Okay.
For this, we're gonna keep pumping the brake, and between 40 and 20 psi, the brakes there will pop out.
This is fan down two. Between 40 and 20, the boat brakes needs to pop out.
Good. Alright. And now the trailer brake, the red one, should always pop out first. This is to stop jackknife.
Trailer brake needs to pop out first to stop a jackknife.
Good. Now sometimes the truck brake stays in. If that happens, you keep pumping till it comes out.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Okay.
No, go ahead and leave it. Yeah, that's not gonna. That's okay. Just as long as you know that sometimes if this is still in,
Okay.
you keep pump till it come out. Okay?
Okay.
So now we start engine again.
Okay.
And we must build pressure back 125.
It must build pressure 125, and we pushing the gas. It shouldn't go over 15. When pressure goes under
Goes at 60.
under 60, alarm came.
Yep.
So we're waiting for 125 pressure to be. Okay, sir.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and test the brakes to make sure that we're locked with the trailer. So testing the trailer brake, we push in which one?
So testing the trailer brake, we pushing the tractor brake.
Good. So go ahead and push in the yellow one. Good. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in D for drive.
With brake applied.
Yep. And then we're gonna take our foot off the brake, and we're gonna give it just a little bit of gas. Good. All right.
So the name for this test is a trailer brake test.
Yep.
Okay.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it back in neutral,
Okay.
and then you're gonna pull out the truck brake. And now we're gonna test the truck brake. So we push in.
Trailer brake.
Very
yes.
good. Yep. And we're gonna do the same thing. Put it in drive, and then a little bit of gas. But we're not moving, which is good. Okay.
Okay.
Back to neutral.
How will they say to us, sir? Do me a trailer test brake. Do me a tractor test brake.
What they would say would probably they would say do your tug test.
Tug.
Yep, tug test.
And then I doing both.
Yep. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the service brake test. So for
Service
this one,
brake test.
Yep, the service brake test. Yep. So for this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna push in both brakes.
We doing now service brake test.
Yep. And then we're gonna put it in drive,
We putting in drive.
and we're gonna go forward a little bit, and then stop. Good. And that's your service brake test.
Okay.
Okay. Back to neutral, and then pull brakes. Good.
This is service brake test.
Good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the controls and gauges on truck here.
Yeah.
So the left side we have the oil gauge. Make sure it is proper level. Okay.
Okay.
You don't have to tell them what proper level is.
Okay.
Just proper level is
Okay.
okay. Water temperature gauge is proper level.
Okay.
Transmission gauge, proper level.
Okay.
Now if it's this low, it's rising to proper
Uh-huh.
level. Okay.
How will they say for that part of exam? Do we know that we need to tell them that?
No numbers. No tell them like the level.
I know that now. How will we know that we need to speaking about this? How will they say? Tell me about.
They'll say, tell me your gauges
Okay.
if they tell you.
Okay. Okay. Tell me your gauges. Is this three signs?
Then you have your RPM gauge. Make sure it's working. Speedometer gauge is working.
Okay.
You got your fuel gauge is working.
Okay.
Primary and secondary air gauges are working.
Okay.
Primary is for truck. Secondary is for trailer.
Okay.
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 So that's it for the gauges.
Okay.
Also, I'm sorry, up here you got your voltmeter. Should be proper level.
Just properly.
Yep. Okay. Over here, we're going to talk about the controls now. This is your windshield wipers.
Okay.
If I push down, that's for low speed.
Okay.
If I push in, that stops my wipers.
That's faster speed, sorry.
No, this is low speed.
Okay.
Just sometimes they take, there we go. Sometimes it's a little delay.
Okay.
So here, this is washer fluid. I push and hold for fluid. There it goes.
Okay.
And then the wipers themselves will stop there.
And for the wipers, how we turning them off? Lower, high, just press inside.
Yep,
Okay.
press inside
Push.
for off.
Okay.
Let's see, this is my city horn here.
Okay.
That works. Highway horn, you don't have to do.
Okay. Okay.
Then we have the defrost here. So we have defrost, and we're just going to turn the fan on to show that it's working. Huh?
So no heating, it's necessary, just defrost.
Just defrost.
Okay.
Yes, that's everything. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the inside inspection. So my floors, I want to make sure that my floor is clean,
Okay.
so no like garbage
Okay.
and no holes on the floor.
No garbage, no holes on the floor. It's clean.
You got your pedals.
Okay.
Pedals, make sure that there is rubber on pads
The
and
rubber is that.
the material.
Okay. Okay.
And when you push down, it should come back up.
Okay. So we need to be sure that there is a rubber on pedals, and when you push down, they go back.
Good.
Come back.
No, either way. Go back, come back.
Okay. Okay.
Here, this is my steering column. So steering column, you want to make sure it's secure.
This, sir.
Yep. Secure and no broken and no show wires.
How did you say, sir? Steering
Column.
column. Okay. So it's no broken.
Secure
It's secured
and no show wires.
and no show wires.
Okay? You got your steering wheel.
Okay.
Must have 2 inches
Of free play.
or 10-degree free play, yes.
Okay. Steering wheel. That's the maximum.
Mhm.
It for steering wheel. It's maximum 2 inches of free play or 10 degrees.
Good. We have my windshield.
Okay.
Windshield must be no broken. It's clean and a good seal. So we're
Good seal.
seal, no cuts.
Okay. Windshield needs to be clean, no broken, good seal, no cuts.
Huh?
This is
Windshield wipers. We want to make
Okay.
sure are secure, no broken, and working. Okay.
windshield wipers that are secured, not broken, and that they're working.
Okay. We have here, we're going to talk emergency equipment. So here, the 3 reflective triangles.
Okay.
Just make sure no crack and no broken. Okay. Underneath here, you've got your fire extinguisher.
Okay.
Make sure it is secure, it's full, and the pin is in place. Pin in place.
Pin in place. So it's secured, full, and pin it's in the place.
Good. Okay. Right here are spare fuses.
Okay.
So you got
Spare
it.
fuses. Okay.
And then last but not least, my seat belt.
Okay.
So seat belt, I want to make sure has no cuts.
Seat belt, no cuts.
And locks.
That they can lock.
And unlock.
And unlock. So seat belts to have no cuts. It can lock and unlock.
Okay. Inside, done.
When we sir doing when it's seat belt required for this type of
When
inspection.
to wear?
When we need to put seat belt, when we're doing this test, do we need to
Oh,
put
all the
seat
time.
belt all the time?
Yeah, when you get in truck,
Okay.
always wear seatbelt.
So first thing it's to put seat belt.
Yes, first thing, put seatbelt on.
Do we need to tell the examiner to keep put also, or
No. If they're not wearing seatbelts,
okay?
you don't have to tell them yet.
Okay.
But when you do the surface brake, because you move, ask them,
Can you please?
yeah, could you please put on seatbelts?
Okay. Okay.
Then
Great.
they would understand.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, sir. Thank you.
Alright.
To
Shall we
be
go outside?
to be turn off.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. Now, a few things to go over with the pre-trip is that